So my computer has been restarted now. I am going to launch IntelliJ, and I am going to launch Docker run yellow world with no sudo, just to make sure that everything is supposed to be working the way we expect it. Then let's wait for IntelliJ to catch up and try running the test once more. Just let's wait like some seconds until it works. I forget that we could have actually executed all of this on the terminal, and it could have likely been working by now, because the terminal was already being able to execute Docker with no sudo at all. So let me see if this catch up or not. Let's wait. Okay, it's ready. So I'm going to click and execute the test, and let's hope that there is no problem this time with the Docker daemon execution. The test has been started. If everything works the way we expect it, we are going to require waiting a couple of minutes for the Docker image to be pulled. Given that this hasn't crashed just yet, I'm hoping that it is now working. Yes, I will open another terminal just to display the images that we have here. There is nothing else just yet. This container review app. This was the thing that we launched. So let me check the network tab, because there is likely something being downloaded. Okay, we see it here. The application has been started now, and the test has been executed the way we expected it. So that's nice. This was in charge of pulling the Postgres image that we specified, which was pulled right here. There is an alternative way to run the test. If I launch SBT directly, I can get and say, hey, I want to launch the test. There are at this file, for example, out controller spec, and I can write a server / test only. This is a regular expression. Anything that starts with anything but ends with out controller spec. This is because we need to specify the fully qualified name for launching a test, and this is an alternative way to launch it. While we wait for this, there is an important note that I need to mention. It's that there are some tests for the JavaScript, the Scala JS integration. For example, this, like sign up data spec. This kind of test from the Scala JS cannot be executed in IntelliJ. I need to find a way how to fix it, because it's pretty annoying. But right now we have no way how to fix that. And the terminal is now executing the test, like you can see, and these are interacting with the Docker container, and the database is completely clean. This is taking longer than expected, but it is going to fail. For any reason it does, and I will be so happy. And let me wait for the test to complete its execution while we wait for the web test to be failing on IntelliJ. Taking longer than expected. Okay, IntelliJ has already crashed for one or another reason, and then the server tests are still being executed. I think that this is executing more tests than what it is intending. Oh no, it has completed. I can also write something like a web a test only, and in the similarly I can put sign out form spec, and this is going to execute the test just for this file, which is pretty useful. The CI is already executing this test for you, so when you upload code to your GitHub repository, it will run the backend test and the web test, and check that the code format is the one defined by Scala FMT. So let's wait a minute until these front-end tests are actually executed. So dependencies are being installed, and while we wait, I can show you that there are that this problem also happens with this model, for example API, that is cross compiled to Scala and Scala JS. Well, no tests here, so where are the tests? They are likely at common. Yeah, they are at common, for example right here. These tests can be executed on the JVM, but they cannot be executed on the Scala JS runtime. In any case, IntelliJ is likely going to fail. Yep, that's it. So the test execution from the terminal has completed and it was successful. This is a problem with IntelliJ. And at last, let's execute the test for common, but be aware that there are two modules, common JS and common JVM. So you can execute the test on the platform that you are interested in, like this. I will execute the JVM test and they run super fast, and at last you can just run the command test to execute the tests that are included in the whole project, not only something specific. And that's it from now.